Welcome to this Let's Play of Red Dead Redemption. So you can look through my channel and see that I mostly play RPGs, but every once in a while I'll play something different. Look, I'm a lover of video games in general, but definitely my favorite genre is that of RPGs. But it's just time to play this game. I have never played Red Dead Redemption before. This is a mostly blind Let's Play. I do know how this game ends. I will say that. I've known about this game for a long time. This is a game... This game is my best friend's favorite game. So I've known about it from him for a long time. He essentially played this game when it came out and it instantly became his favorite. Then the sequel came out. The sequel that's actually a prequel, Red Dead Redemption 2. And I think that game became his new favorite, edging out this game. I may not have ever played Red Dead Redemption, but I'm very familiar with Rockstar. My first Rockstar game was Grand Theft Auto 5. And then later on, I would go on to play San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 4. Those are the only Rockstar games I've played. So now we'll play Red Dead Redemption. All of that being said, I kind of found myself not being able to get excited to play this. But now that I've sat down here and I'm ready to get started, my attitude's starting to change a little bit. But ultimately, and we'll see how much this changes for me. But I've always kind of seen Red Dead Redemption as just a Western Grand Theft Auto. Maybe that's just a stereotype that many people say that annoys big fans of Red Dead Redemption. I could definitely see that be the case. So we'll see, but I mean, Red Dead Redemption is a third-person shooter just like the GTA games, right? And you can still go and do criminal things if you so please, and more or less open world for you to explore. Like, on paper it does seem like a Western Grand Theft Auto, but I'm sure there's some big differences. So I have seen the beginning of this game a couple of times. I've seen my friend play the beginning of this game way back when. When I got this game, and my friend found out, we were just hanging out in my college apartment at the time, and he saw I got this game, and he just had to have me stick it in my PS3, and he played a little bit of it then and there. I've never played this game myself, though, ever. But yeah, I'm a dude that mostly plays RPGs. RPGs are his favorite genre, but I like giving a shooter a spin every once in a while, giving a platformer or whatever else, any type of game really. I'm just a lover of video games in general. You know, GTA 5 is a top 10 game for me all time. GTA 5 is my favorite non-RPG game. So we'll see how this stacks up. I have this game and I do have Red Dead Redemption 2 in my possession. I actually got Red Dead Redemption 2 first, because when me and a couple buddies were in GameStop, including my best friend, my aforementioned best friend, I saw this game in GameStop and it was just $20. You know, it was a couple of years after it came out, 2 or 3 years. But I saw the game in GameStop. It looked to be in good condition and everything. I just felt like there was no way I was going to get the game any cheaper, and it being in seemingly as good condition as it was. Later on, I would see this game in a game store right beside the college I went to, and I can't remember how much it was though. I want to say it was down there like $20, $25, $30 as well. I saw that in there, and I was like, you know what, I would like to play Red Dead Redemption 1 before playing Red Dead Redemption 2. So I went ahead and bought that then. And really, I've had both these games just sitting on my shelf for a long time and just waiting for the right moment to play them. And the right moment is here right now. The newest Rockstar game that we've all been anticipating for a long time, Grand Theft Auto 6, that got delayed. It's supposed to now come out in May 2026. Right now, currently, of this recording, it's the first day of July 2025. I have essentially at least 10 months before that game comes out, and even then I might not be getting and playing GTA 6 right when it comes out. We'll see. But the time is right. I'm fresh off of doing my Kingdom Hearts marathon. I played a couple of other RPGs, turn-based RPGs in those two games this case. Played those right after the Kingdom Hearts marathon. I want to start another Final Fantasy marathon, a much shorter one this time around, but just going back and playing through the first 9 games again. I'm not even going to commit to that being a marathon where I play all 9 games all in a row. We'll see. We're just going to see how the vibes are going for that. But anyway, all that is just to say, before I finished another marathon. I played a couple of other RPGs. Sooner rather than later, I want to start another marathon where I play some other RPGs. Now is the right time. The next Rockstar game, the big one, GTA 6. We got at least 10 months before that comes out. Like, the time is nigh to play this game. And without further ado, let's get into it. Single player. Shit. So like I said, my friend had started a campaign, and we just played, or rather he just played the very beginning of it while I watched. And I'm wondering if it's just going to load me back into that game instantly. So I'm guessing I'll have to start a new game. That's how it is in GTA 5. Yeah, I see. So I'm going to have to figure this out now. It's kind of anticlimactic. New game. Yes, please. I should look up when this game came out, because I'm not exactly sure. Maybe as far back as like 2010. That's going to be my guess. 2010. Yeah, I think another reason why I think the reason why I just wasn't too excited about doing this Let's Play. I mean, yeah, it's not an RPG, but I mean, I definitely still have fun playing shooters here and there. You know, Grand Theft Auto 5, Fallout 4, those two games specifically, they blew my socks off the first time I played those games. Those were my first ever GTA and Fallout games, respectively. But I think with this game, it's just that this is a Western theme. I'm just not big on Western themes. I'm really just, I don't know, I guess, truthfully, I'm just not big on any themes except for modern times-esque. With some exceptions. Yeah, 2010 is when this game came out. 15 years ago. Wow. Red Dead Redemption 2, that's like what, 6 years old now? Where does the time go?
am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
first things first here. I think I would like to try and turn subtitles on. Kind of cool how this game has a multiplayer though. Is it? I guess it's just online. I didn't know the original Red Dead had an online though. But I mean, it makes sense it does. I mean, in the middle of the PS3 era, you know, a Rockstar game, like, why wouldn't it have online? Here we go. Ooh, according to my clock, it's a Thursday. A cattleman revolver and a knife. So yeah, this being my best friend's favorite game until its sequel came out, or prequel, rather. Maybe you could have deduced that me and him really aren't into the same games. I'm an RPG guy. His favorite games are the likes of this, Halo, other shooter games. Even like the shooters I like the Grand Theft Auto games, Fallout 4. I don't think he ever really played much of them. The only sport games, or the only games we really we liked that we had in common and played a bit of were the Madden games, honestly. And that's it. Like, I don't even, growing up as a kid, I remember all the other kids, so many of the other kids, all that I went to school with. I had a DS. They all had DSs. I remember playing Mario Kart on the bus with other kids. I do not recall my best friend ever having a DS. It's just he was never into Pokemon. I got into Pokemon a little bit later than others. So yeah, it is interesting. Man. See, just trying to walk around the world right now, see if there's anything to really do, or is this going to be kind of like how the GTA games have been, where, yeah, you got a big world, but it's not really anything to find and collect or really interact with. Like, yeah, GTA 5, there are some random events that you can run across, and some of them are pretty cool. Most of them are just kind of whatever, but some of them are genuinely pretty cool and interesting, and those are nice. Then you had like the Strangers and Freaks. I go to the salon, return to the salon. I think if I get too far away, I'm gonna fail the mission, and that would suck that already have a game over. But yeah, like, there's things to do in the GTA games. There's things to find in the world, but it's just, as big as the world is, it's not like a Fallout 4 game where there's so many things you can collect and so many things and side quests you can run into.
From Blackwater hired me to gag you.
Hey, my friends. We're pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Yeah, I'm playing this on PS3, by the way.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
I think my friend played this on Xbox 360.
Sure about that. Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Yeah!
Whoa there!
Yo.
Gil. Yeah, yeah.
Load up.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Cleve's Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah. Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
No,
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. That's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
trust me. There's things you better off not know.
Deal. You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with illusions, but no, me neither.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a crop. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
Damn coyotes! What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Whoa now.
Come on, easy up now.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Morrison. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you, think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implored. I implored you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
New friends, old problems.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
What'd I do? pull that up in the middle of combat then. Journal. Kind of a weird way of doing an overview, where I have to read everything backwards. I wish I could scroll and see more of what they said. This is kind of like Strangers and Freaks then, from GTA 5. You know, it is really funny how in the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 generation, Rockstar were able to make a game that wowed my best friend with Red Dead Redemption here. And they were able to make a game that really wowed me with Grand Theft Auto 5 3 years later. So yeah, I guess my best friend more or less played this game when he was 10 years old. I was still playing like Nickelodeon games and shit at 10 years old. And having fun doing so. Oh, he's still hurt. It's a cool thing. That dog is vibrating. I saved you, dog. You're welcome. So I guess there's... Like, I've kind of noticed that, you know, this is a game from 2010. It does seem like some things are a little buggy sometimes, and maybe the PS3 version is worse with that stuff than the 360 version. I don't know. You know, a little thing being buggy here or there, that's not gonna bother me. Yeah, I'm just trying to walk around, do a little bit of exploring, but it doesn't really seem like there really is too much to really interact with. Which is it'd be cool if there was, but it's not like, it's not a big deal at all for me. Sometimes a game can have too much for you. Maybe I'm crazy for saying this, but sometimes a game has too much for you, or at least too much for me. How about that? Like, I think of a game like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, or even Fallout 4, honestly, as much as it was wowing me at the time. Like, there's just so much to do in those games, it can just be overwhelming. In a game like I'm sorry, I'm someone. That's the only Zelda game I've played to date. But Breath of the Wild, I'm just someone. I just thought it was all right. I thought all the side quests you can get yourself into, Fallout 4, and the world at large there, and the things you could do in that game were more interesting, more fun than the world of Breath of the Wild. Squares to climb over stuff, just like in GTA 5. Like pushing down enlarges the mini-map, just like in GTA 5. Yeah, see, it really does seem like controls are very similar to the GTA games. I mean, especially GTA 5. Circle doesn't seem to be a punch button though. Maybe you cannot punch things in this game. Oh, like even a weapon, wheel, like this, this really it does seem like a Western Grand Theft Auto. Let's see. General store. Can I talk to people? I don't really seem to be able to. Oof. Oh, but there is a crouch button then. Access to run, just like in GTA 5. I mean, very, very similar controls. Like GTA 5 has it to where circle, you can also punch with circle. And you can really do that no matter the weapon you have, I think. Oh, you actually can go in here. You can talk to people too.
Hello there. You know Miss Holliker, Ben's wife? I heard she's a witch.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. My bad. Misunderstanding. That's what I get for. I was just like hitting every button there, stupidly, just to see if there was a talk button. Maybe the talk button is circle. Let me try that with someone.
Hello there.
Oh, it is. That's neat.
Dear sir, hello. Hello.
Okay. Yeah, just some. I mean, it's very similar to GTA, so I think I can get used to it pretty fast here, playing this game. It's just, instead of talking being the right directional button, it's circle. And like all the other controls are the same. Alright, let's we gotta start this next mission here.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Yeah!
Wait, how do I mount the horse again? This triangle?
Come on then. I'll show you around the property.
Yeah, the same as Grand Theft Auto, right? Triangle.
Yeah.
We've just traded horses under the hood for an actual
To
horse.
your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Giddy up! That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Well, I like that. I like that line. I can't help but feel like
Come on, boy!
people think that change is always for the better, and that is definitely not necessarily true. I mean, a lot of the times it is. Most of the time it is,
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for
but
a
not
while.
always
Set out
necessarily.
patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
Oh fuck! trying to.
Let's see that rifle. Huh. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. You got one.
Admittedly, I'm too used to like an auto aim in Grand Theft Auto.
You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. That rabbit didn't stand a chance. Now back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. Whoa!
Let's go!
If it's not the rustler stealing our cattle, it's the rabbit stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Let's go!
That was kind of an auto aim. Yeah. Damn.
That's it! Right there!
That coyote won't be fast. Yes, you got one. Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
I'm eagerly awaiting delivery of a new variety of bone saw. Oh, yeah? That Bonnie?
Damn. Damn. 4/20, 2022. Wonder if that's actually right. 10 o'clock. I mean, 4/20, 2022 sounds possible. I don't know if the time is right. shit, my... I didn't mean to call him a horse. Hello?
How are you doing?
Dear sir, hello. Hello to you, ma'am.
So I guess all this is Armadillo. Is this everything? It might be. I feel like the map is probably at least a little bit bigger. It just needs to open up. Well, I guess though also the map is bigger than what it seems when I have it completely zoomed out. And all this is not Armadillo. This is Armadillo. Small, yeah, that's Armadillo. Not all of this. No, sir. Just right here. This is Cola. Cola Springs? Cola? Shola? Chola? Cola? Or is this Cola Springs? What's right here? Hennigan's Steed? What was this town called though? Is this town called Hennigan Steed? They probably said it earlier, but I just don't. I can't retain information so well. The Great Plains. Oh shit! Damn it! Like how do I look at a clock? See what time it is.
Fine morning for it, mister.
Howdy. More dead than Kevin. Get the bad news here.
If you cannot afford the newspaper, come back with at least $1.
Enjoy the day, mister.
Mighty fine temperature these days.
The sun is rising.
Hello there. How do you do?
morning, friend.
Growing the crop.
Nice to see you.
I prayed to God, and the devil answered.
Learn something new every day.
Armadillo ain't nothing but drunks and criminals these days.
Hello there.
Good morning, sir.
Cool.
How are you doing?
Something down in Blackwater would benefit from some kind of parade.
Well, that's not new.
Please be aware of a social disease carried by a certain young lady.
Can I interact with the dog and like pet it? Yeah, you can tell this game is from 2010 because if this was a game today, you would have to be able to pet the dog. Pet the doggo. Alright. Well, this is a good spot to go ahead and end it. Until next time.